we are checked out of Costa Rica.
Yes.
I'm going across the bridge to Panama for the second time, this time legally.
Brittany and I are at a cafe. We are planning our entry into Panama, which we plan to do tomorrow. And this will be the last country in Central America for us.
We've done a few things in preparation for Panama. We checked the border requirements and we actually were able to pay our exit fee online. That's for Costa Rica. So exiting Costa Rica tomorrow should be really easy. And then we had to figure out where we were going after crossing the border. So we looked at iOverlander, recommendations from friends, and figured that out to our next couple of nights.
This morning we are packing up Dauntless and heading to Panama, you guys. Pretty cool. We parked next to this ark, as it's called. This is actually at Rocking Jay's in Puerto Viejo and is built to withstand a tsunami. It has a gym, food stores, and even an armory from what I understand. We have not gotten to tour it. What are you looking forward to about Panama, Caspian?
Well, I don't know yet because we haven't been there.
But it's our last country in Central America, right?
Yeah.
And that's it. And then after Panama, we're going to ship Dauntless to South America. Whoa. Today's a border crossing day, and we don't know if they're going to let us take footage, how that's all going to work out, but we're going to do our best to document what it's like to cross the border from Costa Rica into Panama at the Sixaloa border crossing. That's the northern border crossing on the Caribbean side of Costa Rica. We hear it's a pretty fairly easy border to cross. We'll see. Dear Lord Jesus, we love you. We give you praise. We thank you for this time we've had in Costa Rica, Lord. And we just pray for safety on our journey to Panama today, that you would make the border crossing smooth and that you would bless our journey. We love you. We give you praise in Jesus' name. Amen.
So it looks like we need $20 for the Panama side. As of April, there was a $10 community road tax, $10 for fumigation, and then we have to buy insurance.
And insurance is how much?
Alejandro at Overland Embassy said it was $25 a month, and he recommended we just get the 3 months. Even if we don't, we're not necessarily staying 3 months, just go ahead and pay the $75 and get all 3 months.
So like $95 to cross into Panama.
Yes, exactly. That's what we're looking at.
This is the road that should take us to the border crossing. And it says we'll be there in 28 minutes, so right around 8 o'clock. Frontera con Panama. This is it. We are arriving at the border of Panama.
It feels like it's been so long.
Since we've been to a border crossing?
Yeah, I mean, there was a while there that we were doing border crossings every couple of weeks, every 2 to 4 weeks. And now it's been, what, 9 weeks?
Let's see how this goes. Are they not open yet? They should be open, right?
Yeah. I kind of feel like...
There's nobody telling us anything like what to do.
I know, I feel like this is the bridge crossing to Panama, so...
Somebody up here, official, is going to tell us something. And we're like, what are you doing? This is it, but it's all blocked up, so I don't know what to do here.
There's officials up here.
Hola compañeros, buenos días. Estoy tratando de ir a Panamá. ¿Ustedes son panameños? Sí. Ah, perfecto. Nosotros somos gringos despistados. Nos perdonas. No hemos salido de Costa Rica todavía.
¿No has salido?
No, ¿dónde hacemos eso?
Allá en migración, pasaporte.
¿Dónde? No vi una oficina.
Allá en el lado derecha, allá.
¿La rampa?
La subida en la rampa.
Ah,
Okay.
Entonces bajo ahí.
Baja ahí.
Okay.
Hay que bajar ahí, sella su pasaporte, sella salida y viene sella entrada aquí en Panamá.
Okay.
Muchas gracias. Nos vemos en un rato, Macario.
Okay,
Gracias. Aquí me puedo dar vuelta.
Dale.
Okay. All right. So we crossed over the bridge.
So typical.
We crossed over the bridge to Panama, and they were like, "Yeah, you didn't check out of Costa Rica yet." Well, we realized
We
it,
knew.
but we didn't see any building to cross.
Yeah.
So
we
he told
missed
us-
the ramp.
He told us just go back across the bridge, go down the hill, check out of immigration, and then come back here and see us. So, guy was really cool. We'll be back into Costa Rica. All right, where do we go?
I have no idea, baby. Maybe down here.
We're back
Or
into
not, there's
Costa
a truck
Rica.
behind us.
Are we back into Costa Rica?
Yeah, I mean, we didn't really leave Costa Rica, baby.
What do you mean?
We didn't leave Costa Rica.
So weird. Like there's no office.
I know.
Hola, buenas. ¿Ustedes saben dónde está la oficina de inmigración para salir de Costa Rica?
Tienes que caminar ahí adelante, ahí subiendo.
Pero donde van a quedar dos parejas, allá queda pareja.
Allá.
Sí. Tienes que dejar el carro por aquí.
Gracias. This looks like about as good a spot as any because there's people eating at that restaurant.
Okay, baby. We need to make a decision about whether we're using the fixers or not.
Okay. All right, so we already paid our thing online. What was it that we paid?
We paid the exit tax online yesterday. That's what we were doing at the coffee shop. So that part's taken care of. So it's on to immigration.
Caspian, ¿ya le diste los pasaportes? ¿Cuántos pasaportes son?
3. ¿Qué es ese?
Eso es para poner la estampa.
Ah.
Is that your passport, Caspian? You're gonna get your stamp.
Vas
Here
para
it goes.
Panamá.
Sí.
Te está preguntando, Caspian. He's asking you. ¿Vas para Panamá?
Vas para Panamá, sí. Listo, amigo. Buen viaje. Hasta luego.
What about the tip, baby?
Acá es lo del carro. Pasa los documentos del chofer.
Okay, so we're gonna go over here next to get Dauntless.
Voy a decir a mostrar los documentos del vehículo para que pase para Panamá la frontera de Sixaloa.
¿Y cómo te llamas?
Jairo, mi nombre es Jairo.
We are checking the vehicle out. So we are stamped out of Costa Rica. We just got a stamp dauntless out.
No. When you're ready here, you leave in Panama.
We're in no man's land?
We're in no man's land on the bridge, Caspian. I think we're gonna get to cross. We'll see. See how this goes. This is the Sixaloa Bridge. That's Costa Rica. That's Panama. This is the bridge that we're crossing as we continue our drive around the world. Just waiting for the immigration officials to let us through behind these trucks. Hola, Marico. Ya regresamos. Ya lo hicimos bien.
Pasaporte.
Sí.
Presta su pasaporte. Ok, gracias.
Gracias, Marico. ¿Ahora qué hago? ¿Directo?
Carros son con aduana.
¿Usted es el aduana?
Aduana, correcto.
Ok, perfecto.
Ok.
Vamos a revisarlo. Inspección para que lo revise, para que lo abran.
Ah, you want it?
Sí.
Que lo abro. Sí. So they are reviewing Dauntless. Just taking a look inside. ¿Todo bien? They're going to fumigate Dauntless. So we got to make sure all our windows are up, which they are.
What is fumigate?
They're going to spray Dauntless, maybe,
Why?
for bugs and stuff. So This is the spray. This is the fumigation spray. It's like going through a mister. Now we have to go down here to the end, make a left. We have to go to immigration. We have to pay for the fumigation. We have to get the insurance, and then we have to take this vehicle to the other aduana office down there.
What all did he inspect?
He just had me open the back, took the license plate down. So technically we are in Panama.
We're in Panama.
But we are not
Checked in.
yet.
When you say someone's gonna inspect Dauntless, like you're saying that we're gonna like have to open up all the doors, open up the back, open up the tender.
You know,
Just the whole thing.
Caspian, they can ask us to do that. They can ask us to empty everything out if they wanted to. But normally they don't do that. Usually when I open the back, Caspian, and they see your scooter and your helmet, they're like, go ahead, you're good.
Why?
Because they know you're just a kid having fun.
Well, they know we're a family. Traveling together. He says we go up there.
He said I had to go down there.
There's nowhere to park down there, baby. If you park there, we can see the Jeep. Man, I wouldn't want to come up here in a Unimog. Okay, everybody hydrate, please.
Gracias. We parked out, was down here. And now we have to go down here to the Service of Immigration. And there is something going on at this building here where somebody's really upset or something. All right, babe, update.
We are legal in Panama, so we're all stamped in. We gave our fingerprints. They took photos just for Eric and I. And that was it, right?
Yeah.
It was super easy. We were the only ones there. There was no one in front of us in line.
And now where are we going?
I think we have to make Dauntless legal.
All right, let's do it. We just finished getting our immigration in this office. This first office here is where we're paying for the fumigation that we took Dauntless through. Gracias.
Okay.
Momento para que usted pueda transitar en las carreteras panameñas.
Ajá.
Bienvenido a Panamá. Este es el municipio.
Ajá.
Son $10. Y hay que guardarlo junto con este.
Son $5 por el vehículo. Necesito que me dé la información de del vehículo, su nombre, su correo y su número de teléfono para hacerle la factura.
Now there's some argument that some of these fees are kind of sketched. They're like a gringo tax or whatever. We just paid 3 fees. What were they?
So we paid for the fumigation, we paid for an entrance tax, and we paid for an inspection fee. But we got receipts for all of them, and it seemed like an official process, so I don't think it was sketch.
All right, so now we're heading to insurance and then to the aduana, and then we're out of here. This is the insurance place right next to where we parked Dauntless. Is Seguro. Insurance. Gracias. These are my favorite travelers right here.
El título de propiedad, tu pasaporte, y
So we need to provide the title and my passport, and I think maybe Brittany's passport. I'm going to find out if she can drive down here as well, if we can have 2 names on there. ¿Podemos tener 2 nombres para manejar?
¿Sí?
¿Sí? ¿Sí se puede? Okay. Entonces mi esposa también. In Panama, the currency is the Balboa and the US dollar. They are a 1-to-1 equivalent. Our insurance for 3 months in Panama is going to be $75 Sept. We are going to be paying with a $100 bill. We just finished with the insurance. Now we're headed to aduana.
Last stop, I think, other than changing our money. We still have to do that.
Yeah, so here we go. This is the aduana stop. Getting the vehicle done is honestly the hardest part of crossing borders. They want copies of everything. They want copies of my passport. They want copies of the title. They want copies of registration. They want copies of pretty much everything. And you either have them or you don't. If you don't have them, then you normally have to find a copier or pay them to make a copy if they're even willing to do that. And so now we're sitting here waiting for about 10 to 15 minutes while they do all of their paperwork. But the document that they give us is the most important document we carry for Dauntless. It's essentially his visa and what allows our vehicle to be in their country for the duration that we're here. Now, each country is different. In Costa Rica, you get 90 days for yourself and 90 days for your vehicle. In Mexico, you got 180 days for yourself and 180 days for your vehicle. In Panama, as American citizens, we get 180 days for ourselves, but our vehicle only gets 90 days. But it doesn't even get 90 days straight. It gets 30 days, and then you have to take it to an aduana office to renew it every 30 days, and you can do that a maximum of 2 times, thereby giving your vehicle 90 total days in country. A little bit confusing. It is what it is. We're guests in their country, so we do as they say. I think we have a happy little boy ready to go into Panama. Is that your dance, Caspian?
Yeah.
What a great traveler you are, Caspian. All right, we are signing our lives away, getting our final documentation for Dauntless. This is what allows us to be legally in country with our vehicle for 1 month.
Yep, this is our tip.
We're done. All right, we are all legally in Panama, including Dauntless, but now we have to change our money. So we're going to a little grocery store here under the bridge to change money. I think it might be that one down there. What the heck, Brittany? So the one person go through the tunnel and come to the left. We go through the tunnel and come to the left, and she's like, no, you got to go back through the tunnel and go to the right. So hopefully we'll find another shop over here. It's not one thing, it's another. So we have 3 different bills. They won't change the 10,000 one because it's going to go out of circulation at some point in time in the unknown future. They'll only change these 2. They said we could go back to Costa Rica to change this money if we wanted to. I think, what is this total worth, Brittany?
That's like 20 bucks.
It's like $20. I think we're going to find somebody and just donate it. That's what we're going to do. All right, we're out of here.
We are in Panama.
We are, baby.
Panama.
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 In 200 meters, sharp right onto the ramp.
This is our last country in Central America, Caspian. We're going to enjoy Panama for a couple months, and then we're going to South America. But that is for another day. First look at driving in Panama. Already the road conditions are not what they were in Costa Rica, but
we're right by the border.
We shall see. We shall see what these roads turn into.
Is this the checkpoint up here?
You see that little shelter up there, Caspian?
Yes.
I think that's it. Maybe my passport. Hola.
Buenas.
Buenos días.
Speak Spanish.
Ah, sí, claro.
Why didn't you say that?
He wants to just look through Dauntless.
What?
He just wants to look at Dauntless, baby.
So they are checking out Dauntless. Sometimes we don't know whether it's really for inspection or more because they're super curious about the Jeep and just want to see it and want to meet us. Either way is cool. We love sharing the Jeep with people. All
right, so we got stopped at the checkpoint. They looked in the back and they have our documents over here in this little booth. They're going to give those back to us, and then we will be on our way further into Panama. I think that was our final checkpoint.
Yay!
And we are in Panama, you guys. So excited to be here in our final country in Central America. We are just getting started. We think we'll be here until the end of October, at which point in time the idea is to ship this vehicle to South America across the Darien Gap and start our journey on the South American continent. But for now, we are going to take our time and enjoy this country.
Thanks so much for joining us for this video of our crossing from Costa Rica to Panama, our final country in Central America. And we invite you, if you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel, hit that bell icon for notifications whenever we have a new video about our adventures. And we also have an awesome thing going over on Patreon. That is our private community where we go behind the scenes about what we experience on a day-to-day basis as we drive around the world. And we also have some really cool perks for you to check out, like a video app called Marco Polo, where we share real-time video of our life, things that never make it to YouTube or social media. We just take along our small Patreon community on those adventures, and we would love to have you join us. We'll see you next time.